Jeff Cavalier back here for our ATHLEAN-X show. We don't have Washboard Wednesday anymore. That's in the books, and I really encourage you to go back and continue to watch those videos. We have 12 weeks of strictly ab exercises that are guaranteed to get you six-pack abs in just 12 weeks time, and a lot of great nutritional advice along with it. So head back through each of those 12 weeks, keep looking at some of the exercises. Some of you guys jumped in at a later point and you're going to play catch up. That's fine, but I wanted to be able to still bring you some really cool and unique workouts. So basically this week I want to start the relaunch of ATHLEAN-X. If you go check out our site now, right over here, you're going to click on the link. Everything's been redone. It looks really cool, and in honor of that, we're coming out with all new workouts, and they're all going to be free workouts here, things that you could do in your own home very quickly and without much equipment to get the same results that my professional athletes and celebrity clients are getting from doing the same exact workouts with me. So deciding what I was going to do for this week, I started to think, what's my number one question? What do I get? People always ask me, how do I get bigger arms? Or Jeff, how do you get the biceps that you have? What workout do you do? And I think, we all know that bicep exercises are really, bicep workouts are really geared around a lot of different variations of curls. There's really no way around that, but it's the way that you do the exercise that I think makes a huge difference between getting just okay results and getting extraordinary results. So let's take you through some of these exercises. I picked 4 exercises that I really tend to use as the foundation of my workout program when I'm working biceps, and here's how we're going to do them. Basically, I start off with a basic curl, with a straight bar curl. For me, this is one of the best exercises you can do to build your bicep strength. However, there's a way to do them, and I know I'm going to get some flack from you guys, but listen to me and hear me out before you ask me the question about it. I believe in allowing a little bit of a cheat on this exercise, and here's why. You're going to take your bar out, and in using very strict form, which I'm a big believer. As a physical therapist, I don't want people injuring their shoulders. I don't want people injuring their elbows. So I'm very conscious of this. But if you want to get bigger biceps, you have to focus on the negative portion of this exercise. So if I were to go very strict rep, I pull it straight up, and I come down slow. Okay? So that's the pace I will always do my bicep curl exercises at, with a straight bar. Up here, down, straight, slow, fight it, 3, 4, 5 seconds. Now, when I start to get tired, I'm going to allow a little bit of a forward lean and a lift, but at that point, I want you to stop it perpendicular here where you're straight up, and then continue the curl. So it will look something like this. Down here, up, and then down, slow. Okay? You don't see me go here, and then all the way back here. You don't see me pass that perpendicular point. Alright, so you want to get your curl, come up to here, stop it, and then allow you to get into another negative rep. Next, I jump right up onto the chin-up bar. I call this like my bicep chin-up variation. I can get real close in here, or I can try to keep a 90-degree angle right here, which will really start to work my biceps, because it's almost like doing a curl up top. We know that the biceps also flex the shoulder. They don't just flex the elbow, but they bring the shoulder up too. So when you're in this position, you really are flexing the biceps as much as you can. So I come up to about here, okay? And then I come down. And I curl it up again here. So it's like doing a curl in midair. Hold, down. Remember the negatives. Up, and down. Hold up top, and work it down. Alright, about 8-10 reps, but working on that negative. For me, the negative is what builds the biceps up, among other parts too. But for this particular muscle group, negative exercise really work. Then I go to my tubing. Now I like to do high rep tubing because I generally stick to lower reps when I'm doing heavier weight on the curls or these body weight pull-ups over here. But what I'll do is grab tubing, and I'm going to explain a real cool thing about the tubing that you may overlook. I'll do, again, a pretty decent tempo here, but focus on 30, 40 reps. You'll see, even here, I'm starting to get worn out, and I probably have another 20 reps to go. But I'm hitting a high rep zone because I've been working low reps a lot. And the tubing. Now, one thing I want to point out why you always want to do tubing. Because there's different strength curves when you do a barbell and a tubing curl. I'm going to explain it to you real quick. When you do a barbell curl, this is easy. This position is simple, right? The waist is hanging here. I can hold that for a long period of time. As I start to lift it, it gets very difficult. This is the hardest part when you're doing a barbell curl, to hold the weight. Right here with gravity pushing down 100%. When I get it up to the top, it's easy again. I could carry that bar around like this at least for a few minutes. Okay, with the band, it's different. With the band, it's easiest at the bottom again. But as I start to curl up, it gets harder, 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 all the way to the top. So now, the strength curve for the band looks like this, and it keeps getting harder to the top. The strength curve for this goes like that, hardest in the middle, and it drops off as I get to the top. So if I want to get that high end, I got to be able to do both tubing and barbell curl with free weight. So it's very important to cover both aspects of that. And then what I basically like to do to reinforce that again is work on something I call a dead arm curl. If I do my curls, right, it's easy at the top. Right here I can hold this forever. Change the position. I do this a lot with my baseball players. I call these my fielder curls. Get them into a fielding position like this, right here, and I have them curl from there. Okay, so basically they're in a fielding position. I might even have a guy like David Wright, slide and curl and slide and curl to add some movement to it. But let's just say we're doing our dead arm curl version. I'm here, my back is in a good solid position. I'm curling up, hold at the top. Now it's the hardest at the top. So that modification, if I stood up, it's simple. If I come right here, it's very difficult. So just that modification alone really makes this version of the curl a lot more difficult. And again, slow it down on the negative. Just 4 exercises. You don't need to kill your biceps, guys. You only need to do a few exercises. You need to do them right. And if you do, again, I've always gotten the guys, on the method always say to me, where do you get those arms from? They just kind of pop out your shoulder. But, honestly, guys, it's just from doing the right exercises the right way, and you can get big biceps. Proportionally big, especially for my body, proportionally big. So take these exercises, go make the modifications in the gym. I can't wait to bring you some really, really cool stuff. I want your feedback. Write to me at getripped@ATHLEAN-X.com. Tell me what you want to see. Tell me what you want to work on. I should be a really good resource for you to be able to come out with some really cool and unique stuff that maybe you haven't seen before for the body parts and for the workouts that you want to try to get some answers for. So I'm looking forward to bringing it to you. We'll be back here again. I might even bring back another workout this week. I'm so excited to be able to be doing this now. So go check out the new version of ATHLEAN-X.com right here by clicking on this link. And also, if you haven't already, you're not going to want to miss these free workouts. Click on subscribe right here next to my video, and we'll keep them coming. I'll see you in a couple days, guys.